Yeah, I'm ready, mate. I've been ready.
Righto. Welcome to the second episode of the Coach's Box. These episodes are recorded live and uploaded without editing. Due to this, there will be the occasional coarse language and opinionated views that may offend some listeners. If you are offended by what we say, do us all a favour and don't listen. All right, Simon.
Shannon, about time you got ready, you old
Thank,
mole.
thank you. Appreciate it.
Fuck me.
Oh, and the swearing started already. We're supposed to not swear as much.
Just get on with it, idiot.
Righto. All right. First up, mate, let's review round zero games, all two of them. How exciting
What a
was
joke. There
round
was a
zero?
good game on the Sunday, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, righto. Let's kick off Sydney Hawthorn. Sydney, 11-10, 76. Hawthorn, 14-12, 96. 20-point win to the Hawks. I thought they played all right, the Hawks.
Well, I think they played flat all right. Just, probably the midfield really stood out for Hawthorn. Lloyd Meek, he wasn't very known. Ruckman, he wasn't, but he really played well. Grundy looked slow, looked very slow.
Oh,
Look at it outdone.
he looks like he's playing. Sorry, mate, go.
Do you give him another week, or do you cut your losses? And the thing here they're going to bring in, that's another one too. So they've probably, sort of bit of depth there for that. Chad Warner needs a bit of help. He had 21 disposals, 2 goals, 602-metre game, pretty good.
That's a good game.
But Callum Mills is out. El Goulden's out. They're pretty big losses. So yeah, he needs a bit of help there, I think. Warner. So look, Sydney play well in patches. I think McCartan's got to go back. I think he needs to play in the back line, not forward. Blakey doesn't get the run like he used to. He still had a 804-metre game, but he wasn't as damaged as he has been. I reckon McCartan needs to go back to that one, that key defender, and they've got to work it. I know McDonald's injured, but they've got to put. They bring Laddams in, or they bring another ruckman in to fill that void.
I think Laddams has got to come in, doesn't he?
Well, Laddams or the other ruckman, I can't remember his name, but he needs to come in.
Yeah.
Who played in the grand final? He's not injured. He's playing the twos. I don't know why he's not in. I'll think of his name in a minute. But I think Laddams needs to come in.
Yeah.
He's played for Sydney now for how many years now? Hasn't got a seen a game.
Yeah.
Grundy might have played one.
You're saying Grundy looks slow. He looked like he'd played 24 rounds of football already, and it's round zero.
And look, it was wet. Everything else was wet. It was still a bit. It's always the first game's always hard, but
yeah.
he could come out. He could come out and play this next week and be a blinder. That's the thing. But I don't think Grundy did a lot for Melbourne. I don't think he really did set the world on fire like it was at Collingwood. When he got that injury in Collingwood, I think that's seen back a few years.
Yeah,
and I think that he's not going to get any better.
No, he had 40 hit-outs, but
he knows how to hit, because Lloyd Meek's not a known ruckman. He knows where to get the ball. He can read the drop of the ball.
Yeah,
but he didn't.
He's a big boy.
He probably won around the contest, but didn't win around the ground. Lloyd Meek was all over the joint and taking marks and kicking goals, and Grundy was nowhere to be seen. He couldn't even hold a frigging ball.
No, you had Will Day, who it didn't matter who hit the ball down. He was killing it.
Yeah, he look. No one was tagging him, I think. And look, he's had a lot of injuries with soft tissue, so as long as he can keep fit, they'll be hard to stop the beat, Hawthorn. But he's had a lot of soft tissue injuries, and Warple's out again now. So Warple's gone.
Yeah, that's a big loss.
But teams be looking the way Sydney played. Like Gitterman had nothing impact.
No.
The Wizard had no impact.
The Wizard, his first magic trick of the year was to disappear.
He had nothing. And people look at that and they're going to now we'll shut them guys down and make the rest. They've got to be accountable for Sicily. You can't let Sicily do what he wants to do, and that's what they were doing down there.
I was convinced at one stage Sicily was taking the marks in the back line. They're just kicking it to himself in the forward line.
Yeah, well, see, he had no known forward to stay with him, so there's no like McCartan's not a registered forward.
Nah,
He doesn't
he
know how
started off as a
to.
forward.
And but he's not a known forward there. He's
No.
played more back. And look, he didn't play too bad. Don't get me wrong.
He's one of their
But
best.
Heaney was in the midfield and he was going in the back forward line. So if you got put El Goulden back in that midfield and you put Heaney forward, and City's got to be accountable to man up Heaney.
Yeah, well, once again, Heaney can't play forward and midfield at the same time.
No, he can't.
So it makes it very hard.
Well, you need another three of them. That's the problem.
That's right. Well, just looking at the coaches' votes they gave out, Will Day 10, Carl Amon I thought had a very good game as well, 7, James Sicily 6. Sicily had a great game in patches. It was very hard to get past him. 6, I don't know if
We've got to realise in that last quarter, Sydney were kicking to hope.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They weren't, and that's a backline's forte.
Yeah.
I'll just take that every day of the week.
Yeah, exactly right.
So they need, Look, that's my opinion anyway. But I'm not a Hawthorn lover, but we're all done up and down, and it's 0 round for fuck's sake. Like, they could play another 2 more games, and Sicily could go down with an injury. The injuries are really bad this year, and they're coming more because of ground the way the weather is, I suppose, the climate being warm,
hot, dry, hard.
The fluids are down. The stress on the body, and the game's longer and faster. So it's all about safe the fittest.
Yep.
Now, and it's too easy to say that they're going to win the premiership. They could win the premiership, but we're way, way, way ahead of that at the moment.
That's exactly right. Now, Hawthorn playing some exciting football. Are they consistent throughout the game? No. For me, I think
they
they're
weren't
ahead of where they should be.
Because they come back. Exactly, they come back. Yeah. Sydney come back pretty hard.
Yeah.
But they might have spent their petrol by doing that. I don't know. But look, don't forget, they both got a lot of injuries, but Sydney's got a lot of injuries to come back. They've got a lot of players to come back in.
Yeah.
But we all know about Sydney. They play well in finals, but they go missing. They get the date. I swear they get the times or date mixed up in the grand finals. I swear they must fucking think.
I think it's fantastic that if you make the grand final and you've got Sydney, you pretty much have a bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, good win by Hawthorn. We'll move on to the next game. Giants versus the Pies. Convincing win by the Giants. 15-14, 104 to 6-16, 52.
Yeah, look, Collingwood were good in patches. They come back in that second quarter, and it was a bit of a to and fro, and it was hard to score. But you've got to say Collingwood looked slow to me. Like
they looked old. They looked their age.
Well, they did their homework. Kingsley did his homework. He did his homework. He had Bedford on Dacos, and he still had a lot of metres game. Like he had what he had. He had
who's that?
Oh, Dacos only had 88 metres game.
He had 88 metres. That was
he had nothing.
Yeah, but Bedford was 200.
Just kept him quiet, pushed him wide, tackled him all the time. And same with Josh. Josh had a fair few metres game, but did nothing to it. No impact.
Yeah, he had a better game stats wise, but once again,
didn't do a lot with
it. There's not a lot of Collingwood players that would leave that game going, "Hey, I had a pretty good game." Cameron and
they look slow.
They can hold
they've got to start looking at their structure now. Like Howe's been there a bit. He can't keep taking the spectacular mark every game. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Side bottom, look, good player, but come on. Taylor, he's just got to. I think he's got to. They start to think about that. Their forward line was a bit up and down. Like Bobby Hill's up and about. Maybe you move Bobby Hill up the wing more, or somewhere he can get that that run because there was no run at all. Memory, he got burned a few times. He was out in his own a fair bit and got kicked over his head a bit. Maybe they're just trying to fit in a new team.
That's probably the one. The one bright light is Memory could be used a lot better, and when they start to gel a little bit, they've got that up their sleeve, so they could get better. But delivery needs to be better into their forward line as well.
They've got a few injuries too. Dacos is now.
Definitely.
He sat out. Like Nick sat out training today, and so he's got that quad injury. But they're keeping that pretty quiet. They reckon it's cramp. Josh has got his injured. He's injured. He's done his ankle. He looked pretty well, a bit sore too, and it's not even round one.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
There's some few players that got injured. What's his name? Harry Perrin played well.
Yes, excellent.
Darcy Cameron
Had a good game.
always gives his all. But Sam Taylor, mate, he had nearly he had 8 intercept marks.
Yeah, it's 13 marks in
and
total.
8 intercepted, 5 tackles, kicked the first goal of the game.
Yeah.
Josh Kelly always has on the string. Phil Callahan, they're going to get rid of him. Giants are going to get rid of him. And look at him now. He's back on the limelight now. So
well and truly, yeah, he had a blinder, absolute blinder.
Yeah. And they've got Tom Green to come back in, Jesse Hogan. They've got a fair few players coming, but same thing. We're talking a bit earlier. They've only got to get a handful of injuries, and they're going to lose their structure too. So it's just one of those things. The thing about the Giants and the games I've watched, they don't like hard footy. If you tackle them hard and push them hard, they don't like it.
They're downhill skiers. Yeah, definitely.
They don't like. They like to run, like to be free from the ball. They like to have space in front of them where they can run onto it. But when you start pushing them and tackling them and jamming them in and congest them, they don't like it.
Yeah.
And Collingwood did that a lot of times last year with them because that's what Collingwood plays. So look, good on them. I'm happy the Giants won. Yeah.
Well, speaking of jamming them and stuff like that, if coaches from now on do not tag Nick Dacos, they are fucking idiots. GWS just showed what you can do to Nick Dacos. You put a hard tag on him, take that run away from it. Now, Nick Dacos is one of the, for a guy that's played 4 years, he is a very smooth mover. He looks great.
He gets a lot
of
free ball though.
Yeah. But he got shut down.
Yep.
I didn't think that Bedford had that stopping role in him, but he done an awesome job.
The thing is, I suppose, the way I look at it, I suppose, that is that Nick's got to do a lot on his own now. He hasn't got those plays like he had.
Yeah.
He's lost those. He's lost the drive from Pendlebury and Sidebottom and those players now that he could get the free ball. He needs to go and get it himself now. I don't think he's that player.
And he's not playing off the back flank either. He's playing in the midfield, so he's not getting the easier ball.
No.
So, but anyway, he still goes all right.
Coach's vote?
A few injuries from the weekend.
What's the coach's vote first on that one?
Oh, coach's vote. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Listen, dickhead.
Yes. 10 votes to Finn Callahan. Yeah, that's a given. He had a blinder.
Sam Taylor got 8.
Yep, awesome. He had a great game. He's a big boy too. 198 centimeters.
Josh Kelly, yeah. Toby Bedford, good. Lockie Ash, yeah. Don't know about Toby Green. Don't know if he deserved the
I didn't
vote.
think he did that much.
No, I don't think he did a lot. I don't think he did enough.
Darcy Cameron
probably deserved another 2 votes, I reckon, because he really played well.
Yeah.
Took control of the game.
Can't argue with that. Yeah. Righto. Sorry. The injuries from the games on the weekend. So go to Collingwood first. Josh Dacos, ankle. And Jeremy Howe, knee. They're both under fitness tests.
Now, Jeremy Howe's getting a bit long in the tooth for me.
Yeah. But they've got no one.
No. That's what I'm saying. They've got to start looking at that avenue.
You mentioned Nick with a possible quad
injury, but look, they're keeping it pretty quiet. He didn't train today. He watched on today, so
yeah. Okay, so that's one to watch. GWS, Kieran Briggs concussion, 2 weeks.
And that could be more than 2 weeks.
It
was a bit of a neck injury too, so that could be longer.
Yeah, look, I haven't heard much about the neck injury, but it's definitely the concussion protocols are the standard 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Big one for the Hawks.
James that's a big loss.
Ankle, 3 to 4 weeks, I reckon. I'm not even going to try and attempt to say that what they call an ankle these days, but big loss for the Hawks. And then one of your favourites, Taylor Adams, hamstring. Who would have fucking thought that?
Just get rid of him. He's
3
done
to 4
nothing.
weeks.
He's nothing. He's all he was is an overpaid cunt anyway and done nothing.
Yeah,
So fuck him off.
heartstring.
He's fucking useless.
Yeah,
Did
he's
nothing
done.
for Collingwood, overpaid, and did nothing. So
Yeah.
he's done. He's spent. Can't man up. Can't kick. Can't do anything.
Yeah, totally agree.
Fuck him off.
Yeah. The big injury that's come out, not from the games, but from training, is Link McCarthy done his ACL again.
Yeah,
Poor
well,
bastard.
32 years of age. Do you think that's done for him, or are they going to try and like? I think the window might be slowly closing on him. So I think
It's
yeah.
a big ask.
The
Come
good thing
back,
about him, he's only
33.
small. He's only a small player, so
Yeah,
he's not. But yeah, look, I've seen people come back from injuries like that before.
yeah,
Liberatore was pretty old when he did his knee. He come back and still keep playing. So look, he'll
yeah,
have a lot of people around him to get him up to speed again. But then again, do they replace him with someone, and it's hard to get back in his spot? That's the thing they've got to look at.
yeah. Righto. With the games coming up, we'll go through the injury list one by one. Just throw out some names. So we've got Adelaide.
Hang on,
They've got a very
hang on a minute.
healthy
Go
team.
back, dickhead. You're going too fast.
You
Carlton.
Yeah, no,
Elijah Holland.
I was gonna get back to that after we went through the other injuries.
Go for the cunt now.
So I reckon we've got a little bit to talk about with that.
Yeah, I'll go for it now. Get it done.
Oh, righto, let's rip the scab off that fucker then. Righto, Elijah Hollands, indefinite leave, personal leave.
Fucking drugs, mate. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I said it. I don't care. The AFL need to stamp this. Well, they need to get tougher on this and stamp this out. This is bullshit.
Yeah, these
happening too much
clubs, now. They're using the personal issue loophole to evade these drug bans, and it's been said for years. Every club is doing internal drug testing, and as soon as one pops, they're like, "Shit, this guy's done a hammy. He'll be out for 4 weeks."
It's a load of
That way,
shit.
they don't get tested.
These players are on a lot of money, multi-million-dollar contracts, and they're doing this bullshit. I'm not saying they can't have fun, but I know they're not Olympic players, but Olympic players can't touch it. They get a 4-year frigging ban, for fuck's sake. These guys need to be banned, and they won't do it again.
Well, the thing is, this is their job.
Exactly. It's your
if
job.
I do
You
drugs,
can't go to
or you
jobs
do
fucking
drugs,
stoned
or
or pissed, can you?
anyone
You
else
can't do it.
does drugs, and they get drug tested at work, they lose their job. These guys, it gets swept under the carpet, and they go, "Wow, well, shit, young kid made a mistake." Yeah, look, we'll give him a slap on the wrist. We'll give him 3 chances, but we'll tell you that he's done this once, and we won't tell you about the 7 others that he's done, that he's been caught on, and they just let it happen.
Well, it's not the first time.
Oh, hell no.
He did it he got done when Colton drafted him, and when he got left.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was on it then. So,
yeah,
I think he's a fucking dickhead, if you ask me. But anyway, but look, the guy's not bad. Look, he's got talent. I'll give him that. He can play.
He's definitely got talent. Yeah,
but talent with this sort of bullshit over your head, they need to stamp this bullshit out, because now the players are dictating what they do, and that's not how it works. They're paid players. It's their job. Pull your fucking heads in, or clear out.
He's got the talent, but he's got that white line fever, and I'm not.
Well, Nick Murray got done with drugs, and Eddie Maguire kicked him out. He was gone.
Yeah. Well, what's the St Kilda guy that got done for an energy drink?
Well, that's Ahmed Saab. That's completely fucking bullshit. Like, I never heard so much bullshit in my life. So he takes an energy drink, gets 18-month ban, and this fucking idiot here, he takes drugs and drugs and drugs and keeps playing. It's fucking bullshit. Doesn't weigh up. That's crap. Like, energy drink's got nothing to do with fucking drugs. That's bullshit. No, they need to stamp this shit out.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. Well, you look at Joel Smith. What, that fucking knobhead decided to take it, then play. Like, another one. For fuck's sake. This is why clubs do it. This is what they try and get through that loophole, going, holy shit, he's just tested positive. He's now out for 4 weeks to fucking clear the system.
It's a fucking joke. Move on and get tougher on these players and be accountable. Because then they come back and they don't form well, that's why they don't form well, because they haven't trained properly, because they're on the fucking shit, and it's not how it works. I'm not paying you for that, mate. I'm paying you to play football and and look after yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Your contract in there. I'm sure the contract in that Don Line would say you can't do this in your contract.
I
So
love
they're
the
going
way
out
that
of their contract.
the teams come out and they go, "Oh, look, all we want to do is make sure blah 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 is healthy and doesn't have to worry about the footy and stuff like that." Every supporter's going, "These motherfuckers are in that side to win us games. We don't give two shits about how he's feeling. If he's sad, win us the fucking game."
Yeah, that's what they're for.
So, and that's exactly what the fucking clubs are thinking, but they say the right things. How many coaches have been given the arse because they're not performing or the teams aren't performing? Yet these
He's not out there
guys,
kicking the fucking ball. But look, some coaches do need to go in right ways, but other times they sack at the wrong times. And yeah, so
yeah,
look, this could go around in circles. But anyway, we'll move on for that. We'll get on to the games, eh?
righto. Oh, do you want to do injuries? We'll get back to the injuries. We'll finish this off, and then we'll get into
Yep.
these games. Righto, Adelaide, very very healthy fucking list. They've got two on their fucking injury list at the moment. Chase Jones, shoulder, 2 weeks, and Kieran Strawn, foot, he's out for the season. So they don't have too many injuries to worry about. So, yeah, not too bad. Moving on to Brisbane, the reigning premiers. They've
Another one's
actually got
pretty
a.
healthy too, isn't it?
Say again?
Pretty healthy too.
Brisbane, yeah, very, very good list. Considering they've had the least amount of downtime of all of them.
Just McCartney's a big one out of that, I think.
Yeah, Keaton Coleman, knee, TBC. So he's coming back from the knee. Tom Doty, knee, 4 to 5 weeks, they reckon. Darcy Gardner, knee, 1 to 2 weeks. Luke Lloyd, back 4 to 5 weeks. And Lincoln McCarthy, done for the season. He's pretty much the only one. The rest are, a couple of weeks out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And they've got the bye this week. Oh, no, sorry.
No one's got the bye week, you peanut.
Sydney's the bye in grand finals, not in the regular season.
Yep.
Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, Carlton. They've got a fair list of injuries. Not huge weeks out.
They keep
Ben,
Curnow pretty quiet. Like they keep saying he's going to play and he's not playing. So his knee injury might be a little bit more than I think. So I think that.
they reckon it's 1 week. He's not playing this week, so he'll miss the Richmond game.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got Ben Camperelli 2 weeks with an ankle. Alex.
McGovern's another one that's probably under the cloud too. He's been picked, but he's always had soft tissue. He fucking idiot anyway.
Yeah. Is that Chincotta, hip? He's out for a little bit. Charlie Curnow, we just said 1 week. Matt Duffy, knee, 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Corey Durden, ankle, 1 to 2 weeks. So he's not too far away. Orazio Fantasia has got
He's
1
fucking
week left.
shit.
From his
Fuck him
calf.
off too.
Yeah, he's getting on. And calf injuries are shit when you're older.
No, he's fucking shit anyway.
As you know, you're an old man.
Yep. Like you.
Elijah Hollands, personal reasons. We already discussed him. Fucking, he'll probably just take a magic pill and he'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Rob Monahan, groin, 2 weeks. Nick Newman, knee, indefinite. Hunter O'Keefe, hamstring, 1 to 2. Mark Pitnow, calf, 4 to 5 weeks. He's probably one of the bigger ones. He could be very handy for him.
Yep.
And poor bastard, Jager Smith, knee, done for the season before he even gets to play a game. Yeah,
Yep.
so I feel sorry for that poor little bastard.
Yep.
He looks like he's going to be a very handy
Decent player. Yep.
Yeah. Collingwood, Dacos, ankle test. DeGoey, still out with a knee for another week. Harvey Harrison, knee, TBC. Will Hayes, cork, test. Fucking hell. It's a decent corky. Will Hoskin-Elliott, knee, 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, he went down. He went down too on the game too.
Yeah, I did forget about him.
Yeah, because you're a fuckhead.
Well, that's part of it, and plus it's Collingwood. I don't give two shits.
Right.
It's mainly the second one. Jeremy Howe, knee test. We've spoken about him already. Oleg Markov, calf, 3 to 4 weeks. Tom Mitchell, I keep forgetting that he plays for Collingwood.
He's fucking shit too.
One of Brownlow kicking the ball about fucking 3 metres in front of him.
Handball to himself, the fuckhead.
Yeah. He's got a foot TBC, so I'm not too sure.
He's done. Fuck off.
Big fan.
Fucking idiot.
I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Lero Schmidt. He's done a throat. 2 weeks.
Sucking cock.
I suppose it can happen. Oscar.
You wouldn't know what happens in him and Elijah got in there on the gear. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Anything could fucking happen.
Well, this guy might be fucking in part of that as well. Oscar
Yep.
Steen, he's done a finger.
Yeah.
3+ weeks.
Fucking look out. Bit of date coming, eh? Bit of date punching.
Yeah. Righto. Essendon. Nick Cox, concussion.
Ooh.
Alwyn Davey Jr. knee 1 week. Matt Gelfie hamstring 8 to 9 weeks. That's a good hamstring.
Yeah, he's had a lot of injuries in that one.
Yeah. Jaden Laverde hip 2 weeks. Darcy Parish back 3 weeks. Vigo Vicenti suspension round 4. Fuck. Peter Wright ankle 4 to 6 weeks. That's a big fucking ankle.
Mm-hmm. Big guy.
He's a fucking big guy. 2 metre Peter.
Yep.
Oh no. Now this one's interesting. Fremantle, Shy Bolton leg test. Sean Darcy ankle 2 to 4 weeks. Another big ankle. A lot of weight going through those ankles. He's another guy that can't
A lot of
stay on
injuries,
the
old
park.
Darcy. He doesn't keep fucking fit on the park, does he? He's always got something going. I think he hasn't had a full season yet.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have many.
He shows a lot of skill and then snaps in half. So unlucky. Just Draper hamstring test. Nate Fife knee is a test. Yeah, they're not giving too much away on that one either.
He's done too.
Yeah, good player.
He was. He's just getting old.
Yeah. Father time catching up with him. Odin Jones back season. Fucking hell, that's pretty shit when you've young fella with the back. Charlie Nichols back. There's fucking 2 backs for Freo. Alex Pearce ankle. He's another guy that you can't keep him on the park. Fucking Michael Walters knee test and Hayden Young big loss this one, hamstring 3 weeks. He had a very, very good year last year. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, they've got a few to worry about there.
Mm-hmm.
Geelong now being investigated for fucking dodgy payments. About fucking time. We've been talking about this for years.
Yep.
Under the table payments and shit like that.
Well, they just said before that Harley Reid is a shoo-in to go there.
To Geelong?
Yep.
Well, they're talking Essendon and...
Well, they reckon Geelong now.
How the fuck can Geelong afford to get him?
What you just said, under table payments.
Surely this is a type of shit that's got to highlight this stuff.
Yep.
They have been so dodgy for so long. This is why they're always up near the top.
Yep.
Because they can't afford them. They're dodging up these payments to get these players in.
Mm. They won't take away pay cuts like that.
No. All right, moving on. Jed Bewes, finger, 8 to 12 weeks. Fucking hell. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. That's a decent injury. Tanner Bruin, finger, TBC.
He had surgery on that.
Back. Yeah, well, I'm assuming that Jed Bewes has had surgery on his finger, or fuck, he's ordered another one and it's coming from overseas.
Yep.
Fucking long delivery time.
Yep.
Cam Guthrie, Achilles. Shit injury. I know about those ones. Tiger Woods done his Achilles. Had some surgery. Hopefully he's all right.
I'm not talking about golf, fuckhead. Move on.
Xavier Vizic, ankles 4 to 6 weeks. And Jake Kolajasny, groin 3 weeks. He's another big loss for him. He holds that fucking back line together.
Yep.
Right. It's got here. Recruit Bailey Smith expected to make his Geelong debut after Cyclone Alfred's intervention last week afforded him an extra 7 days to get his right knee right, or to get his knee right. Yeah. We'll see what happens there. Gold Coast. McAndrew, chest, 1 week. Sam Flanders,
Yeah, he
back,
hurt himself
1 week.
in that pre-game, that pre-season game.
Practice match, yeah. Leo Lombard, shoulder, 11 weeks. And David Swallow, knee, 7 weeks. I didn't even know David Swallow was still playing.
No, he's still playing. He's getting
No
a bit on him
disrespect
too.
to David Swallow, but yeah. Wow, okay. GWS, they've got a fair list as well.
You'll be here all night doing them.
We'll run through this pretty quick. Ryan Agwin, ankle, 4 weeks. Kieran Briggs, spoken about him, concussion, 2 weeks. Josh Fahey, suspension, round 5. Decent suspension. Joe Fonte, suspension, round 3. Phoenix Gothard, finger, 3 weeks. Tom Green, calf, test.
They reckon he'll play.
I don't know if you can fucking risk it.
They're playing
Melbourne.
I'd leave him.
Jesse Hogan, thumb, busted in the Dunny door. Toby McMullen, suspension, round 3. They've got a few suspended.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Owl, adductor, 1 week. Jake Riccardi, suspension, round 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Logan Smith, illness. Jake Stringer, hamstring, the package.
This is his last year, mate, if he even gets a couple of games there.
Yeah, he will help them.
I don't think he will, mate. I think they've got enough guys there that outrun rings around him. I don't think he'll do much there at all.
He doesn't need to do a lot to turn a game. That's the thing with him. But the problem is, Essendon had no one to help out. If he wasn't firing, they had no one.
Yeah, I know that, but he'll probably. I think
he doesn't need to fire all the time. He's got guys that can do it when he's not.
Well, he probably only get a kick. And why put him in when you've got players there that can do the void that don't even need him? So I don't think he'll be much shop anyway.
We'll see what happens. And Harvey Thomas, another suspension, round 3. So yeah, they got a little bit to look at. Hawthorn, James Blank, knee, 5 to 7 weeks. Sam Butler, leg, TBC. Cal Shadir, back, TBC. Mitch Lewis, knee, TBC. Fuck, they were giving nothing away, Hawthorn. And James Warple was spoken about, 3 to 4 weeks.
Mitchell Lewis is pretty injury prone, isn't he?
Yeah. If he fucking gets right, he can play. All right, the Mighty D's. Jai Cully, foot, 3 to 5 weeks. Welcome to Melbourne. Apparently his fucking ground's too hard over here. Marty Hoare, hand test. Luca Kenfield, illness. He's got pneumonia or something. Poor bastard. He's 5 to 6 weeks away. Shane McAdam, Achilles, he's done for the season. Judd McVee, hamstring, 3 to 4 weeks away. Jake Melksham, hamstring, 2 weeks. Jake is long in the tooth, as you would say. Another hamstring. He's had a few issues over the off-season or pre-season. He might be struggling a little bit too. This may be his last campaign. Andy Moniz Wakefield done his knee. He's out for the season. Keziah Pickett, suspension, round 4. He'll be a big loss for us. And Colton Thostrup, he's done his back. He's 6 to 8 weeks. So.
And they're all circling in the west for him, mate. For Keziah Pickett.
Yeah. Well, realistically, if every team could pick him up, they would be.
Yeah, the west. He's thinking about going back home.
We'll see what happens. He's still contracted, and we know how much that fucking
contract doesn't mean the worth of paper it's fucking printed on.
Yeah, it's fucking pointless. Anyway, we'll see what happens. He'll play it this year, and maybe swap for fucking Luke Jackson.
Just fuck off with Melbourne and move on.
North Melbourne, Callum Coleman Jones, Achilles, 9 to 11 weeks. He's got a bit of work to do. Braden George, knee, 6 to 8 weeks. Josh Goda, hamstring, 3 to 4 weeks. George Wardlord, hamstring, 4 to 6 weeks. Another hamstring for him.
Yes, that's a fair few now.
He's done a lot. Good player, but geez, he's done some injuries. Port Adelaide, Tom Anastopoulos, ankle, 4 to 6 weeks. Zach Butters, knee, 4 to 6 weeks. Big out.
Big
Todd
loss.
Marshall, Achilles, TBC, Asava Radigalia, knee test.
Another one out. Jesus.
Brandon Zerk Thatcher back 7 to 9 weeks.
Jesus, he's a big loss too.
Yeah, and there was another one. They haven't got it in here, but who's the captain? I can't think of his name. Apparently, he's injured as well.
Oh, Rosie.
Rosie, yeah, thank you. I couldn't think of his name. Apparently, he's injured as well, but they
Yeah,
haven't got done it.
there was something about a bit of talk about him. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll watch this space type of thing. Richmond, holy shit. This is ACL Central. Justin Clark, ACL. Jonty Fall, back. Josh Gibcus, ACL. Taj Houghton, ACL. Kelty Lafaux, ACL. Dion Prestia, Achilles. He's got 3 to 5 weeks.
He's done.
Hugo Ralph Smith, hamstring, 3 to 5. Josh Smiley, hamstring, 2 to 4. Be good to see him. He's a big boy, that Josh Smiley.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Young, ACL. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ACLs at Richmond. Yeah, not good. All right, here's your team, the Saints.
Hang on. Is Noel Bolter injured or not?
Not on this list.
He's not playing.
Not on the list.
He might be suspended, is he? He might be suspended for the club. Didn't he do something?
That's right. He fucked up.
Did he do something? Did he fuck up or something?
Yeah,
he did something, didn't he?
He may actually be suspended through the club, yeah.
Yeah. Usually has club suspension. Anyway, right, move on.
Yep. The Saints. Dan Butler, Achilles, 1 to 3. Paddy Down, knee, TBC. Liam Henry.
He's had an infection.
In his knee.
Yeah, he had being infection or something. Keep going.
Yeah, drained. Liam Henry, knee, 1 to 3 weeks. He's a big out for you guys. Dougal Howard, shoulder, 7 to 9 weeks. Not good.
No.
Max King, knee, 1 to 3 weeks. He needs to put in a big year this year. Mitch Owens, shoulder, 1 to 3 weeks. Matas Philippou, leg, 7 to 9 weeks. Massive out. Cooper Sharman, thumb, 3 weeks. And Alex Tura back 4 to 5 weeks. So
yeah. Sharman's be out too.
Yeah, got some concerns at the Saints. We'll move on. Sydney, Taylor Adams, hamstring. We've spoken about.
Who gives a fuck about him? Yeah. Put a line through him.
Rake Andrew, shoulder, TBC. Ned Bowman, quad test.
They're nothing.
Caden Cleary suspended 1 week. Yeah. Harry Cunningham, foot, 3 to 4 weeks.
He's an out for them.
Yeah. Jesse Tatoli, back, TBC. Will Edwards, leg, test. Robbie Fox, calf, 4 to 5
Another one's out for them.
Yeah. Aaron Francis, concussion.
He needs to be in there.
1 week. Errol Gordon, ankle, 4+ weeks. Big.
He'd be out.
Yeah. Indy Kirk, concussion, 1 week. Logan McDonald, ankle, 4 weeks. Callum Mills, foot, 3 weeks. He needs to fucking put in some big games too, Callum Mills.
He's always injured though, Callum Mills. He's been real unlucky, but very good player.
Yeah. And Patrick Snell, hamstring test. Righto. West Coast. Bo Allen, illness, 1 week. Rhett Bazzo, foot, 1 week. Campbell Chesser, ankle, TBC. Callum Jamison, ankle/knee, 5 to 7 weeks. Liam Ryan, hamstring test. Dom Sheed, knee, season, unlucky.
That's probably his career done too.
Possibly, yeah. That wasn't a sarcastic unlucky. Elliot Yeo, knee and ankle, 5 to 7 weeks.
He's another one that's probably about done too.
Yeah, he fucking when he's in, he plays well.
Yeah, injury prone.
Yeah, Western Bulldogs, team I love to hate. Marcus Bontempelli, calf, 5 to 6 weeks. This is probably his first real injury.
Is this his last season, you think? You reckon he'll I don't think he will sign for the Dogs again.
No. I actually think... Look, I don't like Bontempelli only because he doesn't play for Melbourne. And I think most people would agree that if he was playing for your team, you'd love him. But because of what he does to your team, you fucking hate him.
Very good player. Him, he gets fucking 10 touches, and I think he's at 100. That's the
the commentators fucking love him
because they love his name. His name. That's what it is. Anyway,
I think he's one of those players that will actually show loyalty.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm backing the Bont to stay with the Dogs. That's
The Dogs
just
will want to fucking
my
do a
gut
lot
feel.
this year because I don't think they fucking will.
No, I think they're going to struggle, to be honest. Bailey Dale quad test.
Another one's out. Pretty handy player. Fucking idiot though, but pretty
Yeah,
handy.
Lucky Jacques thigh 6 to 8 weeks. Fucked. Liam Jones hamstring 3 to
Another
5
one.
weeks.
Pretty
Yeah,
handy.
yeah.
Because
Uh,
O'Keefe's retired.
yeah. Um, Jason Johansson hamstring 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, he's about done.
I think so too. Yeah. Ed Richards calf test. Anthony Scott knee 2 to 4. Adam Chalor calf 4 to 6. He's done.
He's done. He's had more hands. He's a fucking wanker anyway.
Yeah. And now it's gone from his hamstrings to his calves. So
Yeah, he's fucked.
old man injury. Yeah.
And
Cody
we've got
Waitman.
the big one, Cody Waitman, fucking dog piece of shit,
Yeah.
kind of thing he is.
Yeah. He's
But
done it knee indefinite. So this I would not be surprised if this is another one of those. We'll just put it down as a knee until he
I think
clears
he
up.
did hurt his knee. I think he did do his
Yeah.
knee. I think he did do it. He did it in the practice match or something. He did it at train. I think he did do it.
Yeah. Riley West hamstring and Laith Vandermeer concussion. So he must have done himself a mischief.
Now they were saying Hugo Hagen's going to play this week.
Where?
Yeah, he's going to play.
Won't be
He's
in the
in. So
seniors.
we'll see tomorrow night. See if he comes in.
He won't come into this side. No way. Not a fucking chance.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that the talk is that he's going to play tomorrow. We'll just see if he gets picked in the side and see what's going on there.
Yeah. He's got a lot of fucking bridges to rebuild. I think at the Dogs.
I don't think he can rebuild him. To be honest with you.
Yeah, he might be done at the Dogs, which that's a big loss for him.
All right.
Big loss. Yes, right. We took a little bit long. I don't think we'll go do that next week. That fucking took forever.
Yeah, we'll not run that again. So before you go, big thing that always fucking pisses me off is these fucking umpires.
Oh yeah.
So why do we need fucking 4? All the games we watched, the 2 games on the weekend, the umpires within 15 metres of each other. For fuck's sake.
Why?
Like, come the fuck on. And one was given a free kick and the other one was playing play on. Like, get it together, you fucking mongs.
Yeah. And they're fucking...
And this bullshit where Dacos was getting cramp
and they stopped the game.
Play, that is bullshit.
Oh, fuck, that's frustrating.
Keep going, mate. That's crap.
Yeah.
There's no stretcher on the field. He wasn't knocked out.
That gives the fucking opposition a chance
Time
to set up.
Fucking to zone up. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's fucking crap.
The thing is about the umpires, it pisses me off. They write these rules. How about you govern your fucking rules and stop changing when it suits you, you fucking dickheads?
They all interpret it differently. That's the problem.
Bullshit. Because 4 minds do not think. They don't get along. That's where it's not right. It's
and they
fucking bullshit.
They don't have to fucking pay any penalties for their shit fucking performance.
No, it's wrong. They need to be more investigated. They need to be put down the fucking... and they can't bounce the fucking ball.
Yeah.
And the boundary umpire needs to come in from the line at least 2 metres or a metre in from the line. The ball was dropping so short on the Friday night game. It was terrible. It was falling fucking so short. A lot of the times they couldn't even get the fucking thing. It was bouncing in front of them.
Yeah, and the other problem with that is it just gives the ball or a chance for another repeat throw in, which
that's what I'm saying. So come in a metre and throw the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like they let the full back run out of the square now to boot it out of the congestion to stop that. Why can't they do that? Like just come in a metre off the fucking line, mate, and throw the fucking thing in. Like if they're throwing it constantly, you're gonna get tired.
Yeah, exactly, and it's going to get shorter and shorter.
Yeah, it's just fucking...
create more throw-ins.
The ruckman's there to ruck the ball. They don't even contest the fucking thing because the 2 midfielders grab it and run off with it.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. But anyway, look, we can go on about umpires, but it does need to happen. The umpires, the stupid fucking AFL are fucking idiots letting these clowns fucking run it. They're fucking idiots.
Well, fuck. Look, if I was an umpire and I'm just getting away with doing a fucking average
You
job.
wouldn't be fucking fast enough being umpire, you fucking idiot.
Oh, have you seen how speedy these motherfuckers are?
Well, they don't need to be
I can
speedy.
make a
There's four of the
decision from
cunts.
150 metres away. It doesn't have to be right, does it?
They'll be all on fucking scooters soon. You watch the queer cunts.
Those little fucking segways.
Yeah, they will be. You watch.
Yeah, crashing into fucking players.
And look, they get in the player's way and you run them over there, it's your fault. Fuck off.
Yeah.
If I ran into him, I'd make sure the cunt was stayed hit too. Fucking.
Yeah. That's
Like, get out of
fucking.
my fucking. It's free ball, mate. Fuck off. You throw it, once it leaves your hand, it's ours. If you're in the way, you get crunched.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yes.
morons.
Right, let's get on to the fucking round one teams. Richmond versus Carlton. Who you got?
Carlton.
Wow. It'd be a brave man to pick fucking Richmond, wouldn't it?
Premiers this year, mate.
Hey, Richmond.
Carlton.
Yeah, righto. Fuck them. I hope they finish ninth and they lose their last game by a point.
Remember I said, if they finish in the 8, you knew you'd run for you. Keep going.
I told you I don't run. Friday night, we got the Hawks versus Essendon. Hawks easy, I think. I don't. Essendon have given me nothing to say they're going to be successful this year. Saturday, we've got Geelong versus Freo.
Probably go Geelong because of the injuries that Freo's have got.
Yeah, I think Geelong. Sydney versus Brisbane Lions.
Brisbane.
The grand final replay. Yeah, Brisbane for me. I think Sydney will struggle for a couple more weeks. Western Bulldogs versus North Melbourne.
I'm going North.
Ooh. I'm going Dogs because I can't see North winning.
I'm going North. I'm just going upset.
Yeah. They're probably upset that you're going for them. Collingwood versus Port.
I'm going a tight one. I'm going Port tight.
Yeah, I'm going who gives a fuck. No one cares. I'm going Collingwood. I can't see. Port have got far too many injuries.
So is Collingwood, but I'm going Port just. I'm just going them just.
And plus Mongrel goes for Port, so fuck him.
Yeah, right.
Sunday we've got Adelaide versus St Kilda.
Adelaide.
Yeah. Melbourne versus GWS.
Giants.
I'm going Melbourne, of course. West Coast versus Gold Coast.
I'll go to Gold Coast because the West Coast got a few key injuries out.
I'm going West Coast.
You can go fucking West Coast, you fuckhead.
Because I don't think that Gold Coast will do fuck all again this year. And your mate, fucking Hardwick.
He's a fuckwit.
Yeah, like I said, your mate. I just don't think he's the man for the job. You know, him and Clarkson won premierships with some very good fucking sides. They do not have very good sides. They don't have good sides now.
No.
They they are polishing turds here.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's pretty good. Wrap it up, I think. We've gone a bit longer than we should, you dickhead, because you wrap it on with that fucking injury shit. And don't that next week because we'll just get fucked over.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think we fucked that off.
Who gives a fuck about the injuries? That's one start of the season, got all the key injuries, and just mainly key injuries as coming through. The rest can just get fucked.
Yeah. I think you're right, Simon. I fucking hate to say it. But, yes, you're right. All right.
Rightio.
We'll call it a day. I'll see you fucking next week.
Yep, and we'll keep fucking punching, eh?
That's it. Anyone listening, got any comments? Fucking want to hear something? Let us know. And we'll see what we can do.
Done.
All right. Until then.
See ya.
All right. See you, mate. Bye.